according to Marianne Williamson, A Course in Miracles, when using meditation, we save ourselves by being still and awakening to the inner realization that we are little gods. A Course in Miracles, Lesson 3, number 70, teaches the student to say and believe, my salvation comes from me. A Course in Miracles, though, is an attempt to get your focus off the true Savior, Yeshua, and delude you into thinking that you can work out your own salvation, but you cannot. Now, if you go onto Marianne Williams' website and read her journal dated January 4th, 2005, you will find an article there. The name of the article, the title of the article is A New Year's Reflection by David Spangler. Above the article, she writes, Dear friends, this piece is by my friend and colleague, David Spangler. His work has enriched my life for years. Marianne. So here we have her citing this man as not only her friend, but her mentor. Now, who is David Spangler? David Spangler is an author and considered one of the founding figures of the modern day New Age movement. But know this, the man is also a Luciferian. What I want to do now is I want to read you a couple of copies of quotes that I found from David Spangler, Marianne Williamson's friend and mentor. In his book, Reflections of Christ, page 45, Lucifer comes to give us the final gift of wholeness. If we accept it, then he is free and we are free. This is the Luciferic initiation. It is the one that many people now in the days ahead will be facing, for it is the initiation into the New Age. And here's another quote. Again, David Spangler. Christ is the same force as Lucifer. Lucifer prepares man for the experience of Christhood. He is the great initiator. Lucifer works within each of us to bring us to wholeness, and as we move into a new age, each of us in some way is brought to that point, which I term the Luciferic initiation, the particular doorway through which the individual must pass if he is to come fully into the presence of his light and his wholeness, for it is an initiation into the New Age. David Spangler, Reflections on the Christ, page 44 and 45. Now, let's take this term, initiation. I went to the New Age dictionary. Now, I didn't know they had their own dictionary, but they do. And I looked up the word initiation. And let's see what it said. Initiation. This occult term is generally used in reference to the expansion or transformation of a person's consciousness. The initiate is the one whose consciousness has been transformed so that he now perceives inner reality. There are varying degrees of initiation, i.e. first degree initiates, second degree initiates, etc. So, in order to be part of the New Age, you must first have an initiation. This initiation does not come from joining a specific group, but by one's own spiritual experience. And it does not matter how one receives this experience. It doesn't matter whether it comes by meditation or by yoga or by spirit guide, as long as they have experienced what they call the transformation of consciousness. And is that not what the practice of meditation is all about? Meditation is a trap. They lure you in, promising you peace, and what you get is initiated into the dark side. Again, meditation is just another tool that Satan uses to shift your focus away from the true Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, and towards occult practices. But the majority of them do not tell you that it leaves you open to the influences of demonic spirits and Satan. During meditation in this altered state, your defense mechanisms are down. Your critical thinking skills and your ability to reason is depressed. But that is the plan. With your ability to reason depressed, they can then tell you that 6 plus 4 equals 11, or whatever else they want to tell you, and you will believe it. You know, if you listen to the Alex Jones show, you hear it all the time. There's a war on for your mind, but there's also a war on for your soul as well, my friend. On January 21st, Alex Jones did an awesome job on his radio show on that day, analyzing and decoding the Obama inaugural speech. Alex spoke on the program that day about the false mental picture, the false mental image that is utilized in order to mentally unify everyone. As Alex stated, it's the classic call to the people. Psychologically, the masses think they're part of the process, and they jump on board. As he stated, this is hardcore mind control, and the one world religioners utilize the same psychological warfare, the same classic call to the people. If you have not had a chance yet, you might want to check out my video on Eckhart Tolle. Here you will find a classic example of this, in that he states that we're all in this together, that we must evolve, consciously evolve, or die. You see, in order to have a new world order, they must bring about a one world religion. But these people do not, absolutely do not have your best interest at heart, and neither does Satan. In fact, he wants to kill you, and it doesn't matter whether you're a believer or you're not a believer. He hates you, and he's going into the lake of fire, and he wants to take you with him. And for all you Marianne Williamson's fans out there, do you really want to follow the teachings of somebody whose mentor was a Luciferian? You see, according to Spangler, Lucifer is really a good guy. He's just misunderstood. Well, I say, please. Satan is not misunderstood. He is the enemy, and he is an abomination, and he's going into the lake of fire. Now, meditation